Hey Andrew, I'm sorry I didn't come in today. I know I'm missing some important things, so I thought I would do them at home. Today I had a quick look at some plant identification books and one book of Māori legends, and I have another book waiting for me at the library. I went through them more thoroughly yesterday and I made a document to keep track of them. And then I practiced some knots. Here's how they're looking. And the section is quite long, so I understand if you want to skip parts of it. So we have an 8 on a bite. Make an alien head, strangle it, and punch it in the face. Which I completed in 8 seconds. There's the shaka, and you can't fit your fist through the loop. There are lots of inappropriate jokes you could make about that, but we have an 8 with a stopper. This is sort of like making an alien, strangling it, punching it in the face, and then, tying it up. I wasn't sure how best to show off the 8 with the stopper, so that's what you ended up with. Completed in 25 seconds. Gave it a wee stroke there. We have a retraced 8, not a pretzel, retraced 8. There we go, retracing it. I don't have a good story to go with this one, unfortunately. Bless you. Whoop. And tightening. Completed in 20 seconds. And there's a shaka. We have a double 8, also known as the bunny ears knot. That's what I usually call it. Or at least that's what I think of it as. And you might be able to hear my cat moving around in the beanbag in the background of this recording. I'm sorry about that. Here are the 2 bunny ears, and this one keeps getting twisted and I'm not sure why, so I'd really appreciate some help with it at some point. Brig cat just got on my chair and is ripping it up, right next to where I'm about to make tea. That's a clove hitch. And then we have left and right Italian hitches. I'm not entirely sure which one is left and which one is right. Is it the side with the loop or the side with the long bit? I do not know. Then an alpine butterfly, make the pretzel, pull the bottom up through the pretzel, nice and tight. Completed in 10 seconds, well 10.2 seconds to be more specific. That's a reef knot. It's my favourite. Well, one of my favourites, very easy. 2 shakas. This will be the tape or the tape or water knot. It's not my prettiest, but it's alright, 18.5 seconds. Yes, the tightening is very important. And this is a bowline knot. Make a loop, put on the life jacket, and tighten it. Got the shaka. A prusik loop. I really struggled to get the prusik tight, all of the knots tight enough with this rope. I feel bad blaming the rope, but I really think it was the rope's fault. And it's held together by 2 fisherman's knots, for reference in future, Isabella. I looked this one up this morning. You also might be able to hear cars in the background of this recording. I live right near the high school, and it's 2:20, which is like the end of their lunch, I think. So they're all coming back to school. Completed in 35 seconds. I'm not telling you when all of these are finished. You can read it on screen. This is a classic prusik. Another one that the rope made it really hard to pull tight. You can see me pulling, and it's just kind of... Well, then there's the school bell. I don't know if you can hear that. I was correct though, end of lunch. And a car. And also flies, now that I think about it. I picked a noisy place to do this recording. I should have moved to a quieter room. But never mind. There we go, nice and tight. Beautiful. here comes the French prusik. Twisting, twisting. Oh, you know, this is sort of like a croissant. There was also a little twist in the rope there. I don't know what happened. Got a bit stuck there and I was so happy when it all popped through and looked perfect. Happy and surprised. Oh, there we go. French prusik, 25 seconds. This is a double bowline, slightly too high for the frame, but never mind. I was surprised at how easy this knot was. I hadn't heard of it before. Ooh, the flourish. And a daisy chain. I really enjoy daisy chains, as you might notice. A daisy chain for probably longer than was necessary. Yeah, there we go. Change your mind, turn around. And then out it comes. It's quite an awkward thing to do on a table, leaning around a tripod, but I enjoyed it anyway. Now, I know I have to teach everyone something, and when I heard that yesterday, I thought I wanted to teach everyone a game. I was trying to decide between teaching everyone how to play the Game of Things, or Spot It, Camping Edition, or a more ABL style of game, like Wink Murder or What Are You Doing? But since I'm not in class today, I'm going to teach everyone how to make a drink I often make when I'm unwell. Lemon and honey. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to make lemon and honey. You take your cup, you don't knock your cup over. It's crucial to the making process. And then you take like half a lemon or just a chunk of lemon and you squeeze some lemon in there, maybe some seeds. And I've got like half a centimetre of lemon in there, I would say. And so then you take a spoon. I've already got some honey on there. Because this is the second take. We had some accidents in the first one. That's why there's some lemon all over the table now. But never mind. And you take like a decent teaspoon of honey. Put that in there. I don't always put the same amount of lemon in, so I don't always put the same amount of honey. And I know some people like it sweeter than others. Like, I prefer it quite sour, so that's probably a little bit much honey for me, to be honest. But my sister likes it a lot sweeter, so just work with what you've got. And then pour in water. This is boiling water, by the way. I boiled the jug just before. And now I've filled up the cup with boiling water to just the top of my teaspoon. And now you stir it. And I want to completely dissolve the honey. So my cup's about halfway full right now. Maybe slightly higher than halfway. Most people prefer having this boiling, so my mum would fill this up all the way to the top with boiling water and then give it to you, and you'd be like, ah, what have you done? Why is it burning me? So I don't do that. Okay, and then you take your cold water and you fill it up the rest of the way. So mine shouldn't burn me because it's about half warm, well, half boiling water and half cold water. And then once you've done that, it's a good idea to test it, and you might want to blow on it if you've made yours hot. So mine is all good. I often also put ginger in here. So to do that, I had a look before and we don't have any ginger, so I can't demonstrate. But I take the little like lump of ginger and I cut off a tiny wedge, so like maybe a centimetre diameter ring, and then it's like 3 mil thick, and then I kind of cut some little slits into it. Like if you're a child drawing a sun, you can like cut around the outside. And then I drop that in, and I usually do that before I put the boiling water in. Or I have in the past used like a gingin, like those little candies, and I think when I did that I cut it in half and used half a gingin. So you have options. Let me know if you guys make it the same way. I'd be curious. And if you put anything else in yours, if you do. Alright. Happy lemon honey making! I hope you guys had a good day, and I'll see you all tomorrow.